We made it to Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park, scary in the dark.
You'll never guess who we just bumped into. This is both of our first times eating at Thunder Falls Terrace. It's the big restaurant in Jurassic Park.
It's so cool.
It's really cool. Kind of like a tropical lodge kind of feel. And the best part is, we have a clear view of Jurassic Park River Adventure when the rafts come down. Pretty cool.
So good. This looks so good.
We have a rice bowl with rice and jackfruit and salsa and beans and a fried plantain. And then we also have the brand new Isla Nublar IPA, which is made specially for the new opening of the Velocicoaster. So excited.
Awesome.
You ready to dig in?
I'm so ready. All right, is the verdict in? What do you think?
Best meal that we've had here of any trip so far was the rice bowl at Thunder Falls Terrace. And I'll go a step further, I think this is the best beer of any of the beers that they've had here. All of the Wizard beers and everything else, this is like, it's a mango IPA. It's perfect. It's so good.
I'm still working on mine. I feel like I have to savor it or something. It's so good. I completely agree with you, and it's my favorite meal we've had so far. And the beer is perfect with it. We made a really good choice.
It's a great pregame meal for the Velocicoaster.
Oh my gosh, yay!
There's a brand new roller coaster at Allen's Adventure that doesn't officially open until June 10th, but we were lucky enough that it soft opened when we came here for Kaylee's birthday. We've been watching construction videos for it for like a year and a half, and we're about to ride it for the very first time. Are you ready?
I'm so excited.
Do you think you're really ready though? Because
I don't know, I think so. We were talking to a team member while we were walking around Jurassic Park, and she kept talking about it and her experience riding it. He got goosebumps and my heart started racing. Yeah.
It's supposed to be pretty intense.
I'm so excited, so ready to ride it.
We're about to be on that.
I can't even handle it.
I'll take it from here. Let's get you ready to enter the paddock with real live raptors.
The important safety guidelines in effect throughout our parks, we have also implemented attraction-specific procedures for the health and sanitizer will be available.
Hey Kaylee, where's your flip-flop? You lost your shoe on the ride.
I lost my shoe on the ride. That's fun. Where my socks are.
It was nighttime. Yeah.
I really should have thought of that beforehand. I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't.
So where do you think you lost it? You lost it somewhere over here?
So no, I still had it on during that part.
Yep. And then it does this, and then when it goes around that first
and then
helix,
it started loosening up right around here. Yep. So it's probably, and it took a second.
I think that's where I felt
right
it.
There. It probably fell right there.
Please use floor markings as a guide when available. As you approach the ride area, please attendants for specific seating assignments. Hand sanitizer will be available.
That's about where Kaylee lost her shoe.
Prior to the boarding of this attraction. As a reminder,
So what do you think overall?
I loved it. I think it was so fun. It was really intense. I think that spin over the water was the best part. Like I was scared. I felt like I was gonna fly off for a second, but it was so fun.
Yeah, they call it the Mosasaurus roll at the very end, and it's this
Roll, yeah.
it's this heartline roll over the water, and it does feel like you're just about to fall out.
That was my favorite part.
It's crazy. Here it comes again. But it was like super intense. Like it never stopped from start to end. And even the drop, which is usually like the most intense part, almost paled in comparison. Like it's like a 160-foot drop or something like that. The drop pales in comparison to the intensity of the whole ride. It was a lot to deal with.
And then when it shoots off the second time into the top half, that was just so fun. That speed was insane.
Yeah.
Oh my god, our throats are like really hurting right now because we were just screaming.
My hands were up the whole time, and I was just like yelling the whole time. You could not. That's your body's only natural reaction to that kind of intensity. It was crazy.
I'm so glad we were able to ride this right before it opens officially in June.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's a good early birthday present.
It really is.
We might have to do it again shortly.
Yes. Yep.
Once we catch our breath.
Yep.
How's it going?
The ride was intense, and then the sun was intense. And
You staying hydrated? You have been drinking water though, I mean, right?
oh yeah, I've been drinking water. Yeah, I drank a whole bunch just before this.
Good. So we conquered the Velocicoaster, or the Velocicoaster conquered us. And we're heading back into our favorite area in the park because it's time to ride Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey.
No, I mean... No, the other, it's like an awesome motorbike. Oh, that's a motorbike. Herbology.
Is it still your favorite, or is Hagrid's your favorite?
No, Hagrid's is my favorite. This is my second favorite.
Second favorite. This is just such a great ride.
There's something about it that just makes me feel, I don't know, nostalgic and in the movies.
Even the queue, it just takes you through the whole castle, and it's just like so much fun. Like we're just in the greenhouses. There's all kinds of cool picture plants.
I like always envision taking the herbology class in here every time we come through here.
And repotting a mandrake.
Yeah.
Clear of traveling guests.
The defense against the dark arts class.
It is very, very boring, which is understandable as he's
So we just got done with Forbidden Journey.
That ride makes me so happy. I love it. It's so good.
It is so good. I think it's like probably the best dark ride I've ever been on. Just hanging out in Hogsmeade. We're about to ride Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure, which is the world's longest ride name, but it's definitely my favorite. Maybe the Velocicoaster can challenge that someday, but right now, as far as I know, Hagrid's is my favorite ride in the world, so we're super excited to go back on it.
is our #1 favorite ride.
I'm on the bike and you're on the sidecar, right?
Yep.
Alright. And then we're trading for your birthday.
For my birthday, I get that one.
On the motorbike. This includes person, friends, website cameras, features, souvenir cups, mugs, and any other loose articles that can comfortably fit into your pocket.
So do you think Hagrid's is still the best?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, it was pretty great. We got to sit in the front row for the very first time. It was so cool to be like in the very front. I told Kaylee it was like we were just riding it by ourselves.
Yeah, it did feel
Awesome.
like it. There's a moment where you go straight up and then come back down. And it was just like, if you're in the front row, you just don't see anything really but the sky. It's super cool.
And you get to go the highest out of any of the cars.
Yeah,
So,
it's awesome.
Awesome. We're doing
Flight of the Hippogriff.
Flight of the Hippogriff. It's like a family coaster, a small one. It's the third of the 3 Potter rides in Hogsmeade. It's just a really nice coaster.
You sort of go kind of level to Hogwarts.
Yeah, it's a good view from the top for
It's
sure.
just really charming. I really like it.
Plus you get to see Buckbeak.
Aw, he's so cute too.
We're wrapping up the evening here. We've still got about 2 hours left in the park before it closes. But we stopped into, I think that's our favorite. It's my favorite pub
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, I think it's my favorite too.
And probably my favorite spot to I don't know, just hang out in Hogsmeade is the Hogshead Pub.
We've had some really fun moments here, just grabbing a drink, and it was usually always like right before we would leave or something, and we'd be all emotional and not ready to go.
Yeah.
But we're here in the beginning of the trip, so that's cool.
Yeah, totally.
So we ordered fire whiskey and cider. Usually it's with Strongbow cider, but they were out. It's on back order, so we have just regular non-alcoholic cider and double the fire whiskey.
We're leaving the Wizarding World for now, so we're gonna go head up to Jurassic Park River Adventure.
Yes, I'm so excited.
Time to see a T-Rex. We have a T-Rex.
God, this ride makes me feel like I'm a kid again. Every time I ride it. I loved Jurassic Park growing up. I know you did too.
Totally, yeah. I tried the one in Hollywood with my mom and dad when I was 9 years old. That was the first time. And it was just like, oh, it was so awesome. I don't know how much longer it's gonna be Jurassic Park and not Jurassic World, and it's showing its age a bit. You know, some of the animatronics are looking a little sad, but for a 20-year-old ride, it's pretty great. No matter what else happens, that last scene with the T-Rex is one of the coolest scenes in any ride ever. It's so cool.
Raise your hand.
We have 1 hour left. We're hoping to hit 3 more rides before the end of the night. The first of which is The Amazing Spider-Man.
Saved prior to each use. As a reminder,
I wouldn't eat that sandwich.
required to wear a face covering during their visit,
see it?
which includes while experiencing this attraction.
Looks pretty good to me.
I don't know. Look at that croissant.
Merely the first step in our worldwide conquest.
There's no drinking, eating, smoking, or...
We're going for one more night ride
Trying to.
of the Velocicoaster. We're rushing to see if we can get in time. The way this thing lights up, it was made for a night ride. I think we made it.
I think we did it. We're in the line. So
This thing's
hopefully-
gonna be crazy at night.
Oh my gosh.
Are you gonna keep your shoes on this time?
Yeah.
Prepared with the second pair of shoes.
I'm so happy we're riding this again.
It seems even more intimidating at night, I gotta say.
So cool. The lights are awesome.
And all the raptor statues. And Mr. DNA is narrating the queue here. So I had to go ahead and get a Mr. DNA hat.
In approximately 3 minutes. If you are anywhere in the corner of the
It's 9 o'clock right now and the park is officially closed. But we're gonna get one more ride in. You scared?
No, I'm ready this time. I was nervous earlier, like the first time we rode it, but I'm ready this time.
We'll see.
How are you? How are you feeling?
I'm psyched. We're putting our stuff in our lockers right now. Well, we did it.
Awesome. It's so good. I have like even more appreciation for it now.
I feel like the first one was just super intense. The second time we did it though, I like knew what to expect a little bit more and got to enjoy it some. The one thing I really noticed, I think we were further back this time.
Yeah.
And like to have your butt just like up off the seat.
Feels like
Like
you're
the
just gonna
whole
fly
time.
off.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's like, it feels like it's inches away from you falling out and you don't. I don't know how they do that. It was awesome. Way better this second time.
They
Like,
did such a great job on that.
so cool. It's so cool through here at night. All these plants and all these cool lights. Awesome. It's like a neon jungle.
We walked around City Walk for quite a while, tried to get into a few restaurants, but it was all booked up. So we just took a water taxi over to a neighboring hotel, and we were able to drop in right before they closed. So we're
It's
gonna.
called Jake's American Bar. We're having a couple of coconut coffee porters.
They're really yummy. And then we ordered some spaghetti. And right as we finished that last recording, the food came. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
They look really yummy. Dinner was really good.
It's very tasty.
Now we're gonna take a nice little night walk back to our hotel.
We are on our way to
Volcano Bay! So excited.
It's Universal's water park. We're ready to go. It's gonna be like 90 degrees today, but we're pretty psyched about it. It's gonna be a nice change of pace from our hectic theme park experience.
Gonna float in the lazy river.
Yes, we're gonna ride a water coaster, but we will mostly not be filming a lot of this because we're going to be on water slides and whatnots. After we get done with that, we're gonna go back to Islands of Adventure and ride some of the water rides there. We'll probably check in intermittently.
Oh yeah.
We've been having an awesome time so far.
It's beautiful out.
We did a couple water slides. We did
Aqua coaster.
the aqua coaster, and then we did the not so lazy river. That's what I'm calling it.
We're gonna go get a drink and something to eat. Where's Laura?
So I went with the Calarita. It's some kind of tequila tropical drink.
I got a toasted coconut pineapple, which I can't remember all that's in it, but the bartender sang me happy birthday, which is really sweet.
Saying was, I don't know, I think he said happy birthday.
No, he did. He did a little dancing thing.
Dancing?
Yeah.
He didn't dance?
Yeah, he said happy birthday.
Okay.
Happy birthday.
Cheers. We are sitting in our little umbrella area waiting for the food to come out. But it's been really cool. And just like a nice like reset to the trip so far.
I was saying earlier that coming to this water park and spending a day here makes it feel like you're going to Universal for the first time again, because it really is that reset. It's a change of pace, and you get to relax and ride some water rides, lazy river, drink some...
Float around, drink a little.
Yeah, it's perfect.
But we're looking forward to going back to the other parks.
We're gonna ride a couple water rides there tonight.
We got our burger platters, and they look awesome. Kaylee's already started on hers.
Alex was busy on the phone, so I just got started without him.
That's okay. We had quite a full afternoon, morning and afternoon at Volcano Bay.
It was exactly what we needed. We had a blast.
But we're pretty tired, and especially tired of water slides, and ready to go and do some other rides at Islands of Adventure now.
Yep, so see you later, Volcano Bay. We had a blast.
We're back at it.
Back at it.
All right, we stopped and got some Voodoo Doughnut on the way in because this is one of our favorite things. They're one of the few places that I've ever seen that has vegan donuts, and they're really, really good. I got a glazed donut and what they call an ODB after a certain wrapper. It's a glazed donut with chocolate frosting, Oreos, and peanut butter. It's crazy. And Kaylee got
The little pink. I get this every time I come here. Oh my god. There's so much sugar.
I know it is. We're back. You ready to be back?
I'm ready.
Even though it's like over 90 degrees?
It's so hot.
It's so hot, but we're pretty psyched. very, very warm, and so everybody's riding the water rides right now. So we're gonna find some other rides to do for now until it cools down some and people leave those water rides. We think our first stop here is gonna be to the Cat in the Hat. It's another one of the opening rides at Islands of Adventure, and it's showing its age a bit, but it's still pretty fun. Ready to do it?
I like this one, it's cute.
Have a good time?
It was good.
Alright, now we're doing Dr. Doon's Fear Fall.
I really didn't like that ride the first time I rode it last year, but for some reason it was way more intense this time. I don't know if that's just me. Alex was laughing at me because I was potty mouthing.
Yeah,
everything.
she said a lot of swear words.
Oh my gosh, that was like, that was
It's
good.
just one launch, like you're just sitting there and then it just shoots you straight up the tower.
Yeah, for some reason that was like really intense for me.
This is Toon Lagoon. This is where two of the water rides are, and a bunch of kind of out-of-date comic strip characters. But it's still pretty charming.
Look at it, it's Tango.
It's Tango.
Tails wagging, she's doing okay.
Oh, she's so cute.
Not much, gang.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's getting close to feeding time. We'll throw our little rat. We'll
Oh,
toast
she's
it up
so
for her.
cute.
Throw her little rat, Nazina.
Aw. Going back into Hogsmeade.
We're still dealing with some pretty long lines. So we got to meet a raptor and
Little
walk
baby
through.
one.
Oh, what's the name? Tango? Her name is Tango.
Tango.
And we're just leaving Jurassic Park. Now we're gonna check out another time on Forbidden Journey, because why not?
Why not?
Going back to Hogwarts. For some reason, that was like my favorite time riding it of any time that we've been here together. Like the Dementors come out, and the first one actually like gave me a jump scare. Like I was like, oh, and I knew it was coming, but it didn't matter. It was super cool.
We also spent more time in the queue, so we were able to really enjoy all the different parts of the queue. And yeah, it's really fun.
And while we're over here in Hogsmeade, we decided we would ride Flight of the Hippogriff another time. So why not?
Series of magical contests. These contests are not for the faint-hearted.
So it's gotten a little cooler out and we're getting towards the end of the night, so the water rides are opening up a little bit more and there's not as many people in line, so we're gonna go ahead and jump on the first of them, going back on the Jurassic Park River Adventure. We survived, but we got pretty wet that time. We've got 2 more water rides to go. We're back in Toon Lagoon for the last 2 water rides, and the first one is going to be Popeye and Bluto's, which is over here that you can't see. And then we're gonna be putting our phone and stuff away. So here's the second one that we're gonna ride, which is Dudley Do-Right Rip Softball. But before we do W rights for doing Popeyes. Going down. We'll see you on the other side. We got in just in time. We're gonna be the last people tonight to ride Hagrid's. It's 9 o'clock right now. The park is like closed.
So cool.
And we just got in line, so we get a whole extra ride out of it.
I was struggling to run and keep up, and then Alex motivated me with food, and it worked. So he has to buy me guacamole tonight at the restaurant we're going to.
Well, the ride broke down, so we would have been last in line because there's nobody behind us. We would have been the last to ride it, but unfortunately it broke down right at the end of the night. So we're gonna make our way out of here and go get some dinner. We'll try this again tomorrow, maybe.
Yeah.
We're having dinner at one of our favorite places, Antojitos. It's awesome. They always have good music in there and the food's great. We're having some Coronas and chips and salsa. And we're pretty excited for dinner.
Life is so good right now.
I was saying I feel like we earned this from all of our running around today.
We really did. We did a lot today.
Food's here. We just had some guacamole made at our table, and I got the fajitas. And Kaylee got
The enchiladas.
those are good. It's officially Kaylee's 26th birthday.
It's my birthday!
It's midnight on May 25th, 2021. Happy birthday.
Thank you. We just got on a water taxi and we're heading back to the hotel to get some sleep.
Before we celebrate your birthday tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm so excited.